Hey guys, it's Coach Tim. Today we're going to talk about boxing for the street. Will it work? Is it effective? So we're going to go through several tips on how to use boxing in as a self-defense. Boxing is a great way to defend yourself because one thing that we do know for sure is, a lot of the grapplers, and I'm a grappler, they always state that 95% of the fights always end up on the floor. That's 100% the truth, but 100% of them start on the feet. And I am a much more of a fan, even though I am a professional kickboxer, I am a much more of a fan learning boxing as self-defense, so you can keep your feet on the floor, you can keep balanced, and I'm not kicking in slippery situations anywhere I shouldn't be. So going over that, we're going to go over some tips. So first thing I'm going to do is just 5 basic combinations. And the 5 basic combinations, my number 1 is going to be a double jab. This keeps my opponent on defense, and this also allows me to get on offense. So one of the most important things is my first step. I'm stepping out, step back for me just about half a step. Okay, from right here, my hands up, chin down. As my left foot lands, my first jab will land. I don't want to step and then punch, because then it lets him know the fight is starting. It's really important that I'm never in range until I'm ready to punch. So I step through the double jab. One thing I want you to see, this hand stays up, covering my chin. This shoulder is protecting this side of the chin. So again, I stay completely protected while I'm setting up my offense, or the jab can also be for defense. Combination 2 is a jab cross. This one starts my power entry as far as me setting up a big shot, and it also allows me to step in with the same jab that I just learned. Step back from me, just stand. So as I step in, step back from me a little bit more, there you go. As I step in, that jab lands, and now I'm loaded. Hands up, now fire the right hand from my chin. With real speed, up here. And I'm able to set up a really good entry combination, landing with the big right hand. If I am on defense, if he's stepping in, or if I've already stepped in and started the fight, I'm going to continue with my 3rd combination, which is a cross hook cross. So the cross hook cross is coming from here, like he stepped in or I've stepped in. We're going to do it from a standpoint that we're already in range. So it's cross hook. Now, as I rip that cross back, I set up my hook. Notice how I keep this right hand high. As I rip it back, I throw the other right hand. So as I throw cross hook cross, they're all power shots because my hips are moving. Now stepping in to number 4, going to be a lead hook cross. This one works well when your opponent is stepping away from you, because when he steps away from me, he's getting off to the side where he's got an advantage. So a lead left hook will stop that motion and allow me to size him up with a right hand. So as he steps here, now you step this way, lead hook. So again, yep. Again. And number 5, before we get into some details and some techniques, is a combination when we're already in tight. He's either come in, he's pushing me, he's trying to grab me, he's trying to wrestle me. Something's going on. So what I'm going to do here, I turn my shoulder here, and I'm setting up a right uppercut. And I'm firing that right uppercut right up the middle. I'm gonna go through his hands and hit him right in the chin. After this one lands, left hook to the face, then I'm firing a right hand or an elbow. So for the combination, it's gonna be. So I'm working my combination in time. So those are your 5 basic combinations. Some tips, if you're going to use this in the street, a lot of boxers teach their lead hook with their thumb across the body like this. Because we're hitting with no gloves, I encourage you to turn your thumb up. So we're aiming with the bigger knuckles, almost like a thumbs up, but we're tucking it in tight. And the punch comes from my torso here, and I'm not coming out, I'm not getting loose. It's all tight. I make an L with my hand, and I turn here. So that's one of the big tips. The second tip, I do not want to be in range unless I'm fighting Slappy. So if me and Slappy, gonna take your mitts off. So if me and Slappy are fighting, put your hands up. Right here, it's a brawl. The best puncher wins. I never want to be in this situation. So back up. So good, back up a little bit more. Very good. From here, I can't hit Slappy, he can't hit me. This is where I want to be until I'm ready to fire. So when I'm ready to fire, I'm stepping in and firing my combination. If I'm not ready to fire and Slappy steps in, I step back or come back in, or I step around, go ahead. I'm angling off. It's really important that I'm not where he wants me to be when he's punching, but it's important that I put him where I want to be when I start the fight. So from this, what the big takeaways I want you to have, as my, go ahead, step back for me, good. Right here, as my first step, it's important when my foot lands, my punches start. We've learned 5 small combinations, but we can chain them all together. Pop, pop, boom, boom, boom. And we can work them all together. What I want you to focus on though, in a street situation, the hardest part of the fight is getting here. That's where I can get hit, that's where I can slip, it's where feet are moving, it's where a lot of things can go wrong. When I throw, I'm throwing with bad intentions. Everything is coming from my chin. My shoulders are protecting, and I'm firing here, and I'm throwing it. If he steps in tighter, then my punches go from long to short, and I'm working up the middle. He steps back, and once I get him on the ropes or get him hurt, I continue to follow through until I end his aggression. Hey guys, hope you like this video. Like and subscribe. Got more videos like this on the page. Got more videos coming.